What's up, everyone? Happy Monday night. Monday Night Football, Chiefs and Jags. This is going to be a good one. I'm pretty pumped about this game. Some housekeeping real quick. All right. I haven't been excited to watch a Jaguars game in prime time in a minute. And I'm gonna be honest, tonight I need a big game from Brian Thomas Jr. for my sanity, for my fantasy football sanity. I'll go ahead and be honest. I traded Emeka Egbuka. You heard of him? The hottest name in fantasy football right now. The rookie who is 5 touchdowns in 5 games and is absolutely taking over the fantasy football landscape. I traded him for Brian Thomas Jr. Thought I was buying low and selling high, and so far not it. So my eyes are on Brian Thomas Jr., even though first play of the game here, we see Travis Etienne. That's exactly what's going to happen tonight, though. They're going to run that man, and they should. Chiefs have a weakness in the middle of that defense, and they absolutely should be running the ball right at them. I'm interested to see, man, is this Jags team for real? You know? Or are they just the same? Like, we see what's happening with the what's happening with the Chargers. All of a sudden now 2 bad losses in a row to the Giants, and then yesterday, to the Commanders, who hadn't looked that great. I mean, Jaden Daniels was back, so that's a little more forgivable, but they look like they were the best team in the league. And, let's just Justin Herbert looked like he was the best quarterback in the league, MVP, all that. So we saw it happen to the Chargers. Wondering to see when the shoe drops here for Jacksonville, and they kind of reveal who they are. Maybe they are for real. Maybe this is just this year's Bucs team. We'll see. 3rd and 2. Trevor Lawrence, man. I'm excited to see Trevor Lawrence. He's so frustrating, and he's such an enigma. They're looking at Brian Thomas Jr. here, and they Etienne. This Chiefs defense is no joke. I mean, 3 and out off the bat here. I don't think it's not the worst thing in the world. You didn't turn the ball over. You moved the ball okay, but would like to see a nice drive here to start the game. So pretty much bracketed coverage on Brian Thomas. The ball wasn't going to go there. Try to force it into ETN, but these Chiefs linebackers are no joke. They're really good. They're really good. Chanel and of course Nick Bolton. I feel like those guys are just like playoff linebackers. Great special teams play by the Jags inside the 10. Also, keeping an eye tonight on Dodgers and Phillies. Dodgers up 3-0. I'm LA based, so go Dodgers. Phillies are good, though. That pitcher, I'd never seen him pitch before. The Phillies starter for Game 1, he was lights out, man. Ohtani was just better for longer. They're both good, though. All right, Chiefs on offense is another thing that excited to see. What are they? We've seen them look really bad this year, but last week they looked really good. Is that because they're actually good, or because the Ravens are the worst defensive team in the league? Travis Hunter, right away on Xavier Worthy. That's fun. Straight to Kelsey. I mean, it's fun to have the bad guy good, right? It's not really. I don't like when the Chiefs suck. They are like the villain of the league, but I think it's still more fun when they're good. Hey, babe. Just hanging out here at the Tovar house, watching ball, Monday Night Football. Want to say hi to my wife, everyone? Got 53 people on. Want to come say hi? She wants to say hi so badly. Pacheco. First down. I've heard so much about Devin Lloyd coming to this game. He's going to be an all-pro. He's looking good. I like Devin Lloyd. Just, you haven't heard his name in a minute. You say hi, babe? She's looking smoking hot, guys. Smoking hot. All right. This Jags D, too, is supposed to be one of the best. There's a lot of storylines going to this game. The Jags defense supposed to be littered with all pros this year. Campanelli, I think is his name. What he's doing there. Fresh set of downs here for the Chiefs. Typical Mahomes throw there. Tyquan Thornton. Yeah, Thornton's been a thing with them. Did nothing for the Patriots. What's up, everyone? My name's Joey. We're just streaming here as we watch Chiefs and Jaguars. Jaguars went 3 and out in the first possession. Chiefs are driving right now. Just picked up another first down. Mahomes looks good. He looks sharp. The offense looks like they can throw the ball question tonight is, can they run the ball? Do they need to? I guess is the real question. They're kind of doing this short passing game in place of the running game right now, so that could work as well. You're not gonna hold Mahomes and Andy Reid down very long. They're gonna figure it out. They're too good. They're gonna figure it out. What's up, everyone? If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram or Twitch or wherever you're watching tonight, thanks for hanging out with us. We're just gonna hang out for a couple hours here, watch a little football. I got the game cast up here, so you can kind of keep up with what's going on right now. I'll do my best to kind of talk through it, but also just be hanging out. Penalty on the Chiefs. Jags at 3-1. I don't know if there's a hot take or not, but I think the Jags have some of the best uniforms in the league. Just their like what they're wearing tonight. That blue green is just sick with the black helmets. Like, I love the Jags unis. Travis Hunter, I think, has been on defense every snap so far. We made a reel this week from one of our shows about Travis Hunter and how he's looked in his rookie year, and if he's been worth it. And so far, I think we can all say no. But he is 4 games in. My thing was just with him, because of what you paid for him, he doesn't have the same expectations as everyone else. Like, you paid a first and 3 picks in this year's draft that turned into Quinshon Judkins and I forgot what the other one was, but as well as your own fit number 5 overall pick, which ended up being Mason Graham, who's been a stud for the Browns. So you gave up a lot for him. You paid almost a quarterback's price for a cornerback, and as he makes the play there, Travis Hunter. Travis Kelce. Travis Hunter guarding Travis Kelce. That's why I love this game tonight. There is a lot of stars and storylines. I don't know if that's good defense. Travis Kelce got hit in the face with the ball, and Hunter was kind of falling down and grabbing his hips. So I don't know if that was great defense by Travis Hunter, but he was there. I guess he would have made the tackle or tried to if he had the shot, if he had caught it. Mahomes looks like he's going to cry already. Mahomes has to be the most punchable guy in the NFL. I mean, it's just – it's funny because, like, growing up, the quarterbacks that we had that were, like, the best in the game were, like, man's men. You know, like, Brady is, like, very macho. Even Peyton Manning, kind of a different kind, more of like a frat boy macho, but still, like, it's just different kind of guy is Mahomes. Mahomes more is just like a modern kid to me. And he's like, I think he's just a couple years younger. He's just different kind of star. Anyway, we're here 0-0 still. I think the Chiefs about to go 3 and out here. Yeah, punted it away. And Jaguars are going to have the ball here for the second time. They went 3 and out. Their first time with the ball. Like I explained to everyone who was on as soon as we jumped on, I need a monster game from Brian Thomas Jr. Not that it's going to win me my fantasy league this week. I already lost that. But just for my own peace of mind that the guy is good, that he is one of the best receivers in the league, and that I was justified somewhat, at least in a lateral move, in trading away Emeka Egbuka for Brian Thomas Jr. I thought I was selling high. I still think Emeka Egbuka is kind of a sell high in fantasy. He's 5 touchdowns in 5 games. That's not going to keep up. That's kind of going to inflate your numbers. Is he going to keep scoring that many touchdowns? I don't know. I don't think so. But he's been so good to start the year. Brian Thomas has not. So I thought I was selling high and buying low on Brian Thomas Jr., who was wide receiver 4 last year, and obviously a stud with Mac Jones. Hey, baby girl. Wow. I'm just hanging out at home, guys. So little girl's gonna show me her toys. It's gonna happen. Wow, you put your kangaroo in a dress. That's beautiful. Baby, are you say hi yet? People are asking for you. Should I just turn the computer, guys? No, I won't do that. Checking that Dodgers game. Should probably have that up. Dodgers were up 3-0 last time I checked. Dodgers now at 4-0 in the 8th. So it looks like they're gonna go up 2-0 on the Phillies. Blake Snell with a gem tonight. 1 hit over 6 innings. Awesome. All right, back to this one. Come on, Jags. Let's do something. Let's go to BTJ here. Stop messing around. He's past the line of scrimmage. Okay, Lawrence. So far, no bueno. He was a good 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. Just ripped it down the sideline. And he's not even close. They're showing the replay right now. He is 1.5 steps. I mean, a full yard though. A full 4 feet, 3 feet. That's bad. How long of a leash this guy get? He signed that contract so early. You know, they committed to him so early. It's like we never really got a chance he never got a chance to be a bust. They just right away committed to him. Right away crowned him. Travis Hunter on offense now, so we saw him play a lot of defense already on the 2 drives, and here he is split out wide, motioning right next to Brian Thomas Jr. So he's covered. This offense doesn't look good so far. It is a great defense over there. I mean, a well-coached defense, a talented defense, an experienced defense. But so far, Jags' offense looks bad. All right, here we go. 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. Jeez. BTJ. Well, they got the ball in my boy's hands. That's good to start. He gets about 12. 4th down, no. So another 3 and out, and Chiefs getting the ball back. So far, not a lot of great offense. Better for the Chiefs, but even they haven't gotten past midfield yet. My girl's in the background singing, if you can hear them. 8:45 I have. 0-0. So far, it's just been, very minimal offense, good defense. Chiefs getting the ball back here. Going to have it at about the 30, the 29, 28. Jeez, not great. Not great by the Jags. But got that Brian Thomas Jr. catch, so that's nice. Hey, guys, if you're watching right now, over on YouTube, we are at... Daddy. Yeah, baby girl. I'm going to be a butterfly for Halloween. You are? Mm-hmm. Guys, special announcement here. My daughter's going to be a butterfly for Halloween. I just got that news. I want to relay that to you. All right, guys, I want to show you something real quick. Over on the YouTube, we are at 2,199 subscribers. So if one of you kind souls can head over to YouTube and throw us a subscription, get us up to the 2,200 mark, those kind of things kill me. We're one guy away. Be huge if one of you just head over and just subscribe right quick. Or if you're watching on YouTube, even easier. Just click subscribe button. It's always awesome. We're NFL podcast. We do betting, fantasy, all things NFL. We got a reaction show coming out tomorrow after this one. We'll record it, release it tomorrow. Also have a fantasy waiver wire, studs and duds, all that coming out tomorrow on a Tuesday. And, of course, short form content all week long. Betting stuff going out, parlayed playlist with Derek Vu here on the channel, the YouTube channel as well. And, yeah, a lot of stuff going on, so make sure you're subscribed. We're in year 3 of the Bench podcast, and it is rolling right along. We're live tonight on Instagram, X, Twitch, and YouTube. I never check on the Twitch one. If you're watching on Twitch, shout out. Soon we'll be going live on TikTok, but you got to get to 1,000 subscribers before they let you go live. So, not yet. You know what, guys? I don't even know if we're actually live on Instagram because they have like a weird thing where you have to. Yeah, we're not. You got to press go live. Now we're live on Instagram. Sorry. Phillies just scored. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. So Phillies got 1 on. Kyle Schwarber up. So they're a good enough team. They'll make a little run here. Chiefs with the ball back. A lot of trickery here. Worthy with an end around. Good for 10. Classic Andy Reid stuff right there. Worthy's such a big deal for them, but man, when they get Rashee Rice back, this offense is going to look different. These short, quick hitch, passes that we started the game with that went to Travis Kelce and whoever the hell else is playing receiver for the Chiefs nowadays, those are going to be going to Rashee Rice. And they're going to turn from 5 and 6 yard gains to chunks. 9, 10, break one for 30. Rashee Rice is going to change his offense for sure. I think he comes back in, week 7? So after their bye. Here you go, 2nd and 1. Pick it up easy. Juju Smith-Schuster. In my mind, Juju Smith-Schuster is 37 years old. He's been around for so long. He's actually, I don't even think he's 30 yet. I mean, look at this cast of skill position characters for the Chiefs. You got Pacheco, obviously, who's been absolute ass all year long. Thornton. Worthy, of course. Still got Kelce out there. There's one more out there. I can't tell who it is. Probably Marquise Brown. There we go. Pacheco. That's the best run I've seen all year from Pacheco. That's a good 15 yards or so. If they start running the ball now, it's a different game. Longest run of the year that you said, so yeah. Seventh round pick. It's cool to see the later round picks make it, especially this year. You got Corey Krosky-Merritt, what he did yesterday as 7th round pick. He looked really, really good. Guys like Tyrone Tracy and these guys just somehow are just missed in the draft process, and here they are. Hollywood Brown looks like he got flagged. Him and Jordan Lewis, who's been a dog for the Jags. Yeah, they're fighting. Jordan Lewis and Marquise Brown. Let's see who they threw the flag on. Oh, Marquise Brown threw a punch. So, I mean, that might be ejectable. No ejection, but personal foul on Hollywood Brown. So put them way behind the stakes here. Drive killer type thing. So we'll see if they can figure this out. Jordan Lewis, though, coming over from the Cowboys. I think he's 30, a 30-year-old cornerback. They gave him a 3-year deal, I think. He's been all pro level. Travis Hunter's still out there. So I gave Travis Hunter a lot of crap for just not impacting both sides of the ball and kind of doing stuff that he was drafted to do. And he's at least playing both ways tonight. And I haven't seen him really do much. Rashard Smith. He looks good. He's very Jerick McKinnon. They convert. Are they going to convert? No. Third down. Rashard Smith though is gonna be a thing for this Chiefs team before the year's over. He's you've seen that kind of guy excel in this offense before. The Chiefs offense is so interesting because it's the same roles, just different people filling roles. So they're kind of predictable in the sense that if you see someone like Rashard Smith, you can pretty much market what kind of role they have in mind for him. And it's what we've seen Jerick McKinnon do, what they had Kareem Hunt doing early on, is just that super pass-catching running back out of the backfield who they can kind of dump it down real quick, manufacture some touches, some quick screens, some misdirection stuff. Like, they always have that kind of guy in the backfield. So for Rashard Smith, there's no one else really like him in that backfield right now. That, like Elijah Mitchell and Kareem Hunt, Pacheco, they can't really fill that role. But he can. He's gonna be a big deal here down the stretch. And Chiefs bring their rookies along slowly. Rashee Rice, Pacheco, those guys all took almost a full year. But by the time playoffs came, they're pretty much ready. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen for Rashard Smith. It's gonna be a slow cook, but they'll start to ramp him up here down the stretch. Travis Hunter's still out there. I want to see who's guarding here on 3rd and 9. Jags need to get off the field here. 3rd and 9. I think they're in field goal range this year. You never know. Hunter one-on-one with Hollywood Brown, I believe. Worthy out of the flex. They're just throwing it up to Tyquan Thornton. He caught it. Yeah. A crazy underthrown ball that kind of just got him open because of how underthrown it was. Cornerback wasn't tracking the ball. He ran right past it. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs. So kind of a little lucky there, but good on Mahomes just getting it up there. That cornerback he's not seeing the ball at all. He's just in full panic mode. Tyson Campbell just completely panicking. No idea where the ball is. Tyquan Thornton, man. End of the 8th in I think they're in Philly. They're gonna challenge it. Oh, did he not catch the ball? They're gonna challenge it. Who's the all-time passing touchdowns leader? That's the question they just threw up on the screen. I know, but do you know? If you know the answer, put it in the chat. Anyone need fantasy miracle tonight, like your boy? Because I am in need of a fantasy miracle, for sure. Ah. Checking on all the streams right now, guys. You're with me. Let me make this a little bigger. There you go. That's a little better. I wouldn't say a defensive struggle so far. Just kind of not great offense. Like no explosive plays. That last play to Thornton was kind of the most explosive play, and that was kind of ugly looking. Not really great offense. Just kind of Mahomes threw up a prayer, and it was so badly thrown that got the guy open. But I mean, I guess it's kind of expected. The two good defenses, and I didn't expect both these offenses to come out here and just start flying up and down the field. It hasn't been what either of these teams have been all year. Jags have been winning because the defense has been awesome. They've been they lead the league in takeaways. They're showing the replay now. Ooh. Catch stands. You do see the ball hit the ground, but they're saying that he had it pinned against the chest and he maintained possession. So much too about nothing. A little pitch here to Brashard Smith. Doesn't get in. He's playing. The rookie's playing. Hopefully you picked him up before this week because he's going to be a hot item after today. Go ahead and answer your phone call right now, guys. Hello? I'm at home. I'm watching a football game, live streaming. What's up? Oh, okay. All right, bye. Sorry, guys. No phone call there. Third and goal here. Chiefs in the red zone. I thought they were going to convert this one. 1 foot down and just knock the second foot down. Where you can't haul it in. One-on-one with Campbell. They're going at Campbell. Third and goal. I can't imagine Chiefs are going to go for it this early in the game, but I guess they could. Hunt in there, not Brashard Smith. They're rolling him out to Kelsey. That's going to be a touchdown. Kelsey touchdown to start the game. There's a flag, though. Pick play, maybe. Chiefs are already complaining, so it's probably going to be a pick play. Let's see. So Juju Smith-Schuster is going to be the picker. And, yeah, he just hit him right in the chest, so can't do that. Did they pick up the flag? They picked up the flag. Wow. People will be pretty mad about that one. But Chiefs keep the touchdown, I guess. I guess they're going to pick up the flag on the illegal pick, which it definitely looked like a pick. It looked like it was farther than one yard down the field, but they're going to get to keep it. Chiefs up 7-0. Still in the first quarter here. Slow-moving football right now. 4 minutes left. Chiefs trying to get above 500 for the first time this year. And Jags trying to go 4-1. They look like clearly the best team in the AFC South, by the way. Although the Texans are coming on lately. I want to see the Texans play someone for real now. They beat the shit out of the Ravens the other day. Which, the Ravens, geez. But yeah, I want to see Jags Texans already. I feel like that is looming. Let's see when that is actually. Come here, I'll help you. Sorry, guys, I'm at home with my family. Helios, what's up, bro? Yeah, I think it should be a flag too. Especially it's kind of a judgment call as far as like that depth. And well, each 1 year down the field, but sometimes they flirt with that line, so it could be a judgment call. And since they called it the first time, they should have stuck with it. Picking it up kind of seems a little bush league, but oh well. Jags play the Seahawks and Rams before their bye, so they got some tests coming up here. Chiefs, Seahawks, and Rams before their bye. That's some Those are good football teams. There's going to be some good games. Are they all on the Rams? They play overseas. I'm not sold on Jags. I'm a Jags fan. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be. You can't. It's hard to be sold on a team that's been bad for so long and really bad that the turnaround is happening this suddenly. So it's okay to be pessimistic, but we'll see how they do tonight. We'll see how they do in the next 2 weeks against two tough teams, and it makes sense that they're good. It's not a bunch of no-name players kind of playing well. He's definitely farther than 1 yard down the field, by the way. That definitely should have been a flag. Patrick Mahomes is so freaking annoying. I can't stand the guy. All right, Jags getting the ball back here. A little pooch kick by Butker. Need the Jags to do something on offense, man. Something explosive. Like this return is nice. Return all the way up to the 40. Let's go, man. Turn on some points. A touchdown, not just some points. Let's get a touchdown out of that. 3 and out, the first 2 drives. Jags, come on. Let's take a shot here. Let's run, but back to running the ball. ETN's having a great year. Chiefs aren't the best at stopping the run. Don't abandon that. Play action right off the bat. Little screen. Okay. Brenton Strange, big gainer. There you go. Do a little tempo here. Let's get this move, a little energy. Brenton Strange, they need a tight end in this offense. Just with Trevor Lawrence. He needs that uneasy outlet. They're up to the line here. Yeah, letting Trevor Lawrence make the call. You got Travis Hunter in motion on the field right now, so that's cool. They're going to run the ball here. And ETN, 5 yards. Don't abandon this run game. Stay with this run game. No more 3 and out. So stay with this run game. Longer drives. Get something out of each drive. Am I going for the Jags tonight? Yes, I very much am. I very much am going for the Jags tonight. They're frustrating because they have so many good players that just underachieve. McDuffie and BTJ one-on-one, bottom of the screen. Would like to see a shot there, but he's checking to something. So you got trips to the right, or not really trips, kind of a tight end there. Back to the run. Here we go. Give me 3rd and short, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 1.5, 2. 3rd and very manageable. So stay with that run. Helios, how do you feel about Trevor Lawrence, man, going into this year? Like, how are Jags fans feeling about him? You know a lot. I know there's people who ride or die for the guy. That's cool. I think you should believe in your quarterback. A little keep here for Lawrence, and he's so long, just gotta fall forward and he gets it. But I like it. Grind it out. Grind out a first down here. They gave him a terrible spot. I've never been high on him. Yeah. Generational player. That's what we're told by the experts. Generational player. He's definitely past his first down marker. That's a terrible spot. They marked him almost a full yard back. First down, though. First down, BTJ in the slot. Travis Hunter out wide. Lawrence doing a lot at the line of scrimmage here. Play action. He's taking a shot. Wide open. BTJ is another catch, but there's a flag. Yeah, flag here on Chiefs linebacker. So big play here to BTJ. That's what you want to see. His second catch, just for my own sanity, I need a big Brian Thomas Jr. game. I need him to be the guy that I traded Mecca Buka for. Just like that, though, Jags are what, inside the 20? Inside the 10. At the 6-yard line here. Let's go, baby. Hunter not on the field. And you got Downey Brown. Oh, yeah, he is. Anyway, they give it to ETN. He loses a yard. I don't know if they'll be able to run the ball in the red zone here. I think it's a little tighter, harder to run the ball. You're going to need execution down here. That's what the red zone's about. Brian Thomas Jr., 2 catches, 35 yards already. First quarter is coming to an end. Chiefs 7, Jags 0, 2-2 versus 3-1. Jags though knocking on the door. Getting spammed here, guys. I think Brenton Strange and Brian Thomas Jr. the only ones who caught passes in that first quarter. The offense looks okay, especially when considering they're going against a really good defense. Got to score a touchdown here, though. I don't want to see a field goal. I want to see this game tied up. Offense has kind of started slow. I'd like to see now, like, both of them get going. These defenses are good, but I don't think they're actually like too like locked down. Like this game shouldn't, be 12-10 or whatever. Like this should be like in the 20s at least, because the offenses are that good. Each team's going to get theirs, but I think the offenses are good enough to squeeze some points out here. You guys need anything fantasy wise to happen here? A lot of fantasy players. You're playing Travis Hunter, him, Brian Thomas Jr. Obviously, everyone's pretty much playing him still. Better game last week against the Niners. Travis Etienne, must-start type guy. Maybe even Lawrence, like 2-quarterback league. And then, of course, Mahomes been awesome. He's been really, really good. I don't think anyone's playing a Kansas City back. I guess Brashard Smith's the only guy you can play now if he gets a piece of this offense. And then probably playing Worthy. Tight ends are, what it is. So you're probably – someone's playing Kelsey. No Taylor Swift shots tonight, so everyone wins there. I won this week even with my kicker getting hurt early. Good for you, bro. Not all of us. It's nice to have your bachelor party wrapped up by Monday Night Football. You kind of just sit back and enjoy it. Here we go. In the red zone, 2nd and goal from the 8. Lawrence in the gun, so let's see him execute here. I think they're looking at ETN. He gets down to the 2. It looks like they're looking at Hunter, but they kind of had like a 3-level thing going on there. And he ended up just checking down to the first level there, ETN coming out of the backfield. They're 3rd and goal now from the 2, though. Let's see, Liam Cohen, what you got in your bag? In case you're wondering, T, it's at the 3-yard line. You're definitely kicking this, too, if it goes to 4th down. Don't get cute. Get points on the board. Get that 0 off. ETN in a motion, and then they're just gonna run Lawrence. He didn't get it. I mean, the great play caller, the great play designer, Liam Cohen, and he just runs Lawrence to the outside. I mean, it almost got in. It was well blocked, but I don't love that. Jags gonna go for it. I think they should take the points, but this is exciting either way. You do have Brian Thomas Jr. 1-on-1 with McDuffie here, Brenton Strange, and they're gonna. What is happening? What are you doing? The Jags just snuck it. Trevor Lawrence dove over the pile with the ball exposed completely, and I think it got punched out. I think he just fumbled this ball in the 1. Let's see. So he extends the ball, doesn't get it over. That's a fumble. What are you? The Jags, man. Do you not trust Lawrence to throw it down here? It's not a touchdown. It's a fumble on the 1-inch yard line. I'm sorry. Hey, Helios, bro. I don't know what they're doing there. To expose the ball like that with that many guys right there. Those linebackers were sitting those A-gaps. I could probably reach up and punch that ball up myself. I mean, where's the creativity? Where's the play calling and play design that we heard so much about Liam Cohen? The guy that McVay went to for ideas. Where's that stuff? That's what we get? They roll out Lawrence on 3rd down, and then they hop him over the top of a pile on 4th. Like, there's a team with Travis Hunter on it, supposed to have this elite quickness. Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Etienne, and what a frustrating team. They're not going to get that touchdown. They would be very, very lucky to have that one overturned. That's going to be a turnover. That's going to be Chiefs ball on about the 2-inch yard line. It was such a nice drive too, but you got down to the red zone and you could tell. But Chiefs clinched when you got down there. They didn't know what to do. Checking on this Dodger game real quick, guys. It is bottom of the 9th. Dodgers still at 4-1. 0 outs, a guy on first. And Blake Trinan is pitching. I'm not sure why Blake Trinan's out there right now. But we're mostly just doubled. So now we got 2nd and 3rd for the Phillies. No outs. Nick Castellanos at the plate. No outs, bottom of the 9th, down 3. So Dodgers better not blow it. That ruined my night. I had a terrible football day. Just an awful football day. Eagles obviously lost. Yeah, I thought they had it all day. I was so excited. Easy win, finally. Offense looked good in the first half, and they lost. They're going back to the replay here. No touchdown. I mean, either way, whether they recover the fumble or not, it was 4th down. So they get the ball here. They get it at the 3, so they must have recovered the fumble. And Jags get nothing out of that drive. Hunt here rips off a play. Just like that, Chiefs are down to the 35. Jags. 30 seconds ago, the Jags were in at the 2-yard line with 2 chances to get it in from there. 30 seconds later, no points. Chiefs ball around the 35. It's just there's reasons why some franchises win even when things aren't going well, and some franchises just can't get out of their own way. That's what I see from the Jags tonight. I know they're 3-1, and I don't want to be doom and gloom like it's all over for them, but those are the kind of things that keep franchises bad. You got to score a touchdown, man. You got to get points. Remember what I said, though. I would have taken the 3 points. I would have taken the 3 points and just walked away with 3, and you're on the board. You have a good defense. But I think Helios mentioned it in the chat here. A little bit scared play. Like, you feel the pressure of got to get a touchdown. This isn't some high-fly Chiefs offense. You don't need to get a touchdown. Just get points. You're a defensive team. Chiefs are driving now. Another first down for them. Hollywood Brown dancing around everyone. I mean, they're past the 50 already, I think. Where are they at? They're almost at the 50. No, I'm right. They're past the 50. Crazy. Tyson Campbell's having a terrible game. All right, Chiefs about midfield here. 7-0. They have a lead. Just made a stop down in the red zone, literally the 2-inch yard line. 4th down, they go. Jags go for it. Didn't get it. Mahomes didn't make it with a ton of time. He gets wide open. Tyquan Thornton again. Just like that, the Chiefs are back in the red zone the other way. Jeez. Oh, no. Dodgers are in trouble here, guys. 4-3. Nick Castellanos doubled in 2 runs. So there's a guy at second. No outs. Why would he go to Blake Trinan? All right, football. Sorry. Jags just turned Thornton loose there. He was running all by himself. All right, Chiefs in the red zone here. Mahomes run. Mahomes touchdown. Whew. And they scored so quickly. They scored in about a minute and a half. That's got to be dejecting for the other sideline. You drove the whole field. Seemed like you scratched and clawed. You went, kind of converted some 3rd downs. And just in a blink of an eye, Mahomes leads them down the field. 5 plays, 97 yards. He went 97 yards in less than 3 minutes. I'm instantly very stressed out about this Dodger game, by the way, so please excuse my fandom. Dodgers were just about to go up 2-0 in the series with the Phillies, and now they're literally a hit away from tying it up. So you may not be Philly or Dodger fans, even a baseball fan, but I am keeping an eye on that one. Bye. What's up, everyone? Where are you watching from tonight? Throw it in the chat. You got about 100 people in here watching with us across all platforms. We're on X, TikTok. No, we're not on TikTok. My bad. X, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram tonight. Just hanging out for this Monday Night Football. Chiefs at Jaguars. Kind of nothing to start at all. No offense to speak of. And then Chiefs finally break through. Jags looked like they were about to answer. Drove the ball all the way down the field and just coughed it up inside the 5. Didn't know what to do inside the red zone. Seemed like Cohen didn't trust Lawrence to throw the ball very much down there. Decided to run it with him twice. And the second time he fumbled. Didn't matter. He was at this 4th down anyway. So a tough red zone chance there for the Jags. Just bad. And Chiefs got the ball back and drove 97 yards in 2:52. St. Louis. I met a bunch of people from St. Louis yesterday at a wedding. Okay, what's just happened here? I think we got a new pitcher in. Yeah, Alex Vasilla's in. For the Dodgers, probably should have started the inning. Dodgers up 1 in the bottom of the ninth. Phillies have a guy in second, though, no outs. So it is popping. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. A little father duties. But Jags back with the ball here, 1st and 10 at the 30. Really need a drive, man. Need a response. Need some fight out of this Jags team. Right back to ETN. It looked like he had some space, but quickly swallowed up there. Brian Cook kind of flew up and took it away. That was a nice play by him. 2nd and 8. What's up, everyone? Bench Podcast, Joey here. Just hanging out, watching Monday Night Football with you guys. Jags hosting the Chiefs. Jags at 3-1, Chiefs at 2-2. And so far, all Chiefs in this one, 14-0. But Jags here with the ball again. They need a drive. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. Gets the ball. Good protection sitting back there. And just didn't pull the trigger on anything. Steps up in the pocket and takes a sack. Lawrence, man. Lawrence is... I don't know if he's never looked great. There's no prolonged stretch of his career where he's been a top 10 quarterback in the league. He's always they showed a replay. The guy's wide open. He stared right at him and just couldn't pull the trigger. He's just such a frustrating person. All right, 3rd and long here for the Jags. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Third and 15. They started on a 30, by the way. They're 25 now. Great protection, just holding on to the ball. Looks like they got bailed up by a flag here. I'm not so sure that ball was close enough to be caught. Either way, it's a flag against Watson. Yeah, they called a PI on the Chiefs. Bailed out because that wasn't going to get completed either way. But bailed out by a PI. They get a fresh set of downs here. But Lawrence just holding the ball. So they're showing the route to Brian Thomas Jr. He's He's open early. Rough call for the Chiefs. That was probably not a PI, but they've gotten their share of calls over the years. No one's feeling bad for the Chiefs tonight. They also got that call earlier. Bayshaw Tootin in the game. He gets the handoff to the left side, picks up about 2. We're going to have 2nd and 8. Jags ball, 8:45 left in the second quarter. Bayshaw Tootin, the hyped rookie. The reason they traded Tank Bigsby, apparently. 2nd and 8. Jags they get bailed out by the pass interference call. They got to get something going here. Get Trevor Lawrence getting the ball out on time. Mix it up with that running game. Lawrence back in the shotgun, sitting there. Good protection. He's going to take off running again. He can run. Picks up 14. It looks like he just doesn't trust himself to throw the ball. The coach doesn't trust him to throw the ball. He doesn't trust himself to throw the ball. Just trigger shot. We get a lot of talk about Hunter's not producing and Brian Thomas Jr. hasn't been his old self. There's a strong possibility. The most likely scenario is that Trevor Lawrence is the problem here with the passing game. Either way, 1st and 10 here. Past the 50 now. They're going to run it to Bayshaw Tootin. He's going to pick up nothing and then go back, keep running, and lose 2. 1 or 2 yards. So 2nd and long here for the Jags. Down 14-0, 7:16 left in the second quarter. Nick Bolton with that tackle. Nick Bolton so good. They almost didn't sign Nick Bolton. He was a free agent. There you go. 2nd 11 for the Jags here. Dumping it down. Travis Hunter makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, and might have picked up a first down. Gets lit up by Trevor McDuffie, but might have picked up a first down here. Keep an eye on this Dodger game, guys. We got 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Runners on the corners for Trey Turner, down 1. So keeping an eye on that one. Roki Sasaki coming in to close the line out for the Dodgers. We'll see. Play action by Trevor Lawrence, sitting back there, throwing down the field. Jeez, and a drop. A drop. Oh. They got bailed out, man. It's a drop, and then it's about 3 drops for the Chiefs. Couldn't grab the interception. Literally just bounced around for a good 3 seconds. Catch a ball. Tim Patrick got hit right in the shoulder with the ball. So much going on with this Jags offense, man. I'm a little distracted right now by this Dodgers game. I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm keeping up with this Jags game. A little swing pass here on 2nd and 10 to Bayshaw Tootin. He had a block and just ran right into the guy. Or Watson, sorry. Who's this? No, Bayshaw Tootin. I was right. Dodgers pulled it out, guys. I know you're all waiting and wondering. Freddie Freeman just picked one out of the dirt for the final out. All right. Fully focused now. Sorry, guys. Dodgers up 2-0 in the Phillies. 3rd and 4. Big conversion here, guys. You're in range for a field goal, so you feel good about that. But let's get a drive going here. Let's also take away more time. Let's not leave the Chief with so much time. Let's get a conversion. Trevor Lawrence sitting back there. Looks like he's going to take off and run. He's going to get it. So he's really doing stuff with his legs here. covering for a lot of offense with those legs. Little cheat code here for Trevor Lawrence running the ball. He's a great athlete. Great athlete. Let's see if from the back angle here, if he actually had anything. They're watching. Brian Thomas Jr. is just blanketed. Double coverage, maybe even triple. Brenton Strange wasn't there. First down, though. First down for the Jags on the 15-yard line. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. I am father of 2 toddlers. It is bedtime, so heard my wife getting ganged up on over there and had to step away for a second. While I was gone, Jack scored, so big time drive for them to answer. I think momentum was really shifting the other way.
I got some more time with another story. If I give you the bill, can you give me a better deal and a better face like this? We're not doing that.
Gonna hop off at halftime, guys. We're shooting a couple shows tonight, so gonna prepare for those. But I'll be with you for the next 2:38 of this one. Chiefs, Jags. If it gets close down the stretch, I'll hop on again. Helios, thank you, brother. These quarterbacks making plays with their legs tonight. 2 guys that are definitely capable, but not really known for that.
The reason they have is because he knows that there's a formula every week, and it's not always the same, and he gets it. He doesn't panic.
So Helios is going to head over to UCF Jags after this stream's over in 2 minutes and change. You head over there with him if you want. I'm sure if he's heading over there, it's a good stream channel. Open to feedback too, guys. I'm new. I'm honestly new to this streaming part of this. Shoot a lot of podcasts, but just recently jumping on streams. Open to feedback. What do you like? What do you not like? I know it's been a little hit or miss tonight. Got the kids trying to help out the wife. Whew. Josh Hines. All right, little momentum here. Little momentum for the Jags here. 1 timeout and a 2-minute warning. So, not sure what the prospects are like for them actually getting the ball back, but loss of 7 on the first down. What they need is an incomplete pass here. And they look like they're going to throw it. So, they do a lot of safe stuff, or they're going to have a 2-minute warning. Okay. Chiefs also thinking, I don't want to give this ball back to the Jags either. Jags received, I believe, so I think the Chiefs getting the ball back in the second half.
The future of football is bright, full of young stars. That's why Visa is a proud sponsor of the NFL Flag Football Championship in Canton, Ohio. There, we help bring together boys and girls from 300 different teams, representing 8 different nations, to chase their football dreams. As a dedicated NFL partner, we're committed to driving the game forward one step at a time. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
This is a part of the list where all things
14-7, guys, wrapping up the first half. Chiefs up on the Jags. Chiefs at 2-2, Jags at 3-1. This is in Jacksonville, so needless to say, big game for both teams, but a statement game for the Jags. So far, not going the direction, but it could be a lot worse. Just 14-7, and they, remember, got stopped at the 2-yard line. So if they take those 3 points, like I kind of mentioned they should, this is a very different looking ball game, but they go for it. Lawrence fumbles, and we're at 14-7. But it could be much worse. That was a big drive by Lawrence, and props to Lawrence for playing well on that drive and in the red zone.
Never stand still. As your family grows and you discover new experiences, things just keep getting more interesting. But you learn to roll with it. The all-new Omaha by Ashley.
As far as my Brian Thomas Jr. stock, 2 catches on 3 targets, 34 yards. It just hasn't been a very high-flying offense. I mean, Lawrence, I think in the chat said it perfectly. I think he's playing scared. As far as throwing the ball, he doesn't really trust himself. Coach clearly didn't trust him in the red zone. All right, Chiefs with the ball here. Incomplete pass would go wonders. He's going to get it. Clock's going to stop here. Jags do have a timeout, so if they get another stop here, call their timeout, we'll be left with over a minute. No timeouts. They have so much talent on offense. I mean, Travis Hunter was drafted to be a dynamic number 2 receiver. Mahomes going down. Oh, no, he thought he was going downfield. Throwing incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and long here. Clock is running. Jags are not calling their timeout. So they're going to save their timeout and get the ball back with about just under a minute left. Would go wonders, would mean wonders, I mean, for the Jags and this offense. They can squeeze out 3 points out of this last minute getting the ball back. Chiefs playing it away. Park Washington let it go, and this just a good punt. So on the 7-yard line, 6-yard line, something like that. 1 timeout, 54 seconds left, and we get a Peyton Manning commercial.
Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Mother Peyton Manning. I want everyone here to know that you too can be so much more.
So I can be a chef.
Sure can. Marine biologist, follow your dream.
NFL quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set.
Got a hot take, guys. The Manning brothers and the Kelsey brothers have both transitioned into like major presences in outside of football, commercials, whatever. Manning's had the Manning cast. I don't think any of them are very funny. I really don't. All right, here we go. Shotgun for Lawrence. 4 split out, all of them tight. Let's get a big play here to start the drive. Yeah. Brian Thomas Jr. catch here for about 12 yards. 1 timeout, 44 seconds left. Let's execute here. The right back on, 35 seconds left. Still have the 1 timeout. Escapes the pressure. No flags in the backfield. Gets the ball downfield. And another drop. Listen, we have been, I think, we've been fairly critical of Trevor Lawrence tonight. But these drops, holding on offense, jeez. The drop earlier by Tim Patrick, that was almost an interception. This drop by Downey Brown, right guard is holding. Yeah.
Brown, he's got to catch the ball. But there's the hit with that he took and Jamari Connor.
They're right back on the 11. Still one timeout, 27 seconds left. They need a chunk at some point. And they're going to throw it short to Parker Washington. He makes a move. Okay. Out past the 20, almost to the 25. 19 seconds left. You got to spike it. 14 seconds left. Timeout's just sitting there. They're down below 10 seconds now. What is happening? He goes down for a sack. 3 seconds left. Well, Jags didn't get anything out of that. Looked pretty ugly. Liam Cohen, I mean, yeah, they didn't call timeout. Timeout just goes away. Wasted timeout. I don't know why they didn't call a timeout in that play. If you're not, what are you doing, Jags? Like, what is the plan here? Who's in charge? Who's the adult over there? Where are your parents? Chiefs up 14-7. They're getting the ball back here after halftime. They've looked like the better team. They haven't looked great either. Just kind of letting the Jags shoot themselves in the foot. Have put together a couple nice drives. Mahomes has looked sharp as he has all year long. Both quarterbacks using their legs. Jags shooting themselves in the foot over and over again, but still just down one touchdown. Should be a good second half. That's it for me tonight, guys. I'm checking out, getting ready for shows that we're dropping tomorrow, a Week 5 recap, and then fantasy fantasy waiver wire, trade questions, all things fantasy tomorrow. It's a separate show. So make sure you're subscribed to the Bench Podcast on YouTube, also on all audio platforms. Thanks for joining me tonight. That's all I got. Have a good night. Bye.